So I am back again for another video, and this time we will be discussing best heroes for solo rank. If you want to know about best meta and perfect heroes who can push your rank fast, this video is for you. So let's start with Ene. Ene in Mobile Legends is a powerful assassin who can significantly boost your solo rank push. His high burst damage and ability to isolate enemies with his ultimate make him excellent for picking off key targets and creating opportunities for your team. Ene's mobility allows him to engage and disengage effectively, while his crowd control skills can disrupt opponents. Despite his strength, Ene is somewhat squishy and reliant on precise skill usage, making him vulnerable to crowd control and requiring good positioning. To make the most of Ene, master his skill combos, use his ultimate strategically to isolate important enemies, and stay aware of the map to avoid ambushes. Building items that enhance his burst damage and survivability is crucial. By positioning well and coordinating with your team, especially when using his ultimate, Ene can help you climb the ranks solo by securing kills and creating openings for your team. Next one is Moskov is a marksman hero who has very useful skills in the Land of Dawn. Moskov has the crowd control skill Spear of Misery, which ensures dominance in team fights. Moskov is a good choice for teams looking to secure the late game. When he has full items, his attacks cannot be blocked by the enemy, making him very strong in the late stages of the game. Moskov relies heavily on attack speed, and he can increase attack speed with certain skills and items. With this combination, Moskov's attacks become difficult for the enemy to block. When he has full items, Moskov can quickly finish off Lord alone in just seconds. This ability makes it easier for the team to hunt for lords and saves the team's skill resources. Moskov's ultimate, Spear of Disruption, has a very long attack range and a significant slow effect, and after the spear hits, you can teleport to the location. This allows him to open up the map by forcing enemies to retreat or providing an opportunity to finish off fleeing enemies with little HP. On third, we have Dirith is a powerful fighter in Mobile Legends, known for his damage and strong durability. Mastering Dirith requires understanding his abilities, positioning in team fights, and executing combos effectively. Strategies for playing Dirith: early game farming. Focus on farming minions to build up gold and experience. Use Burst Strike to clear minion waves quickly and efficiently. Engage wisely. Dirith is durable but not invincible. Engage in fights where you have the advantage, such as outnumbering the enemy or when your team is ready to follow up. Target selection. Prioritize squishy targets like mages and marksmen. Use Spectre Step to lock onto them and eliminate them quickly before they can deal significant damage. Next one is Zask is a mage type hero with a pusher specialist, quite unique from other heroes. Usually other heroes have 3 active skills and 1 passive skill, while Zask has 4 active skills and 1 passive skill. Thus, he has a total of 5 skills, so he is even known as the Dominator. Behind the appearance of his mixed ability from other heroes, apparently Zask has a great power. Based on the discussion forum and the official Mobile Legends page, Zask is considered a hero that has many weaknesses and can still be defeated. Zask itself is a troublesome hero mage faced one-on-one, so when facing Zask, use controller from tanker or just hasten Zask when have the lifesteal is quite high because the level of defense of this hero mage is low. Zask's ultimate skill will occupy and dominate the battle area, increasing all attributes of speed, damage, and defense and HP 2 times more, so that this skill form itself is like the Zask itself. Put simply, it's like increasing the power of the Spawn Nightmare. Next hero is Cyclops, has become a popular mage hero recently and is being played again by many players in a gameplay. Cyclops can be played well and is also able to adjust the current meta in Mobile Legends. The level of difficulty of using this one hero mage is quite low, which means it can be played quite easily. Playing Cyclops Mobile Legends must be clever in using its attack skills, so that the enemy is overwhelmed when facing him. Cyclops is considered as a mage hero who has good mobility. He has a skill that when used can increase his movement speed. In addition, these 2 skills can also provide attacks with painful damage to their opponents. You can use the resulting increase in movement speed to roam or run away from an opponent's pursuit. Hopefully you can master these 2 skills well. Cyclops is a mage hero who also has good lock skills to attack enemies. Through his ultimate skill, he can catch the enemy with his attack. The resulting damage is very painful. You can maximize the use of his ultimate skill to lock your opponent's hero core. The resulting immobilize effect will make it difficult for him to move and become unable to use his attack skills effectively. As a reliable Cyclops user, you must be able to make good use of his ultimate skills too. Next one is Zilong is a fighter assassin that Mobile Legends players have, as he's one of the heroes that players get early on. Zilong is considerably weak during the early game. Therefore, Zilong mains tend to play it safe during the landing phase, until they have at least 2/3 core items. Zilong doesn't have massive damage output, and has very low defense at the early stage of the game. So, it's a good idea to play very safely near the turret, and engage only when your opponent is within the reach of your turret. You have to focus on leveling up, and getting lots of gold before playing aggressively. In team fights, Zilong has to pull off ganks to take down the opponent's mage and/or marksman, as he can chase them down very easily. You can wait in the bush first and immediately target a passing mage or marksman. If you manage to finish off the carry of the opposing team, then you can easily win team fights. Zilong is a hero who excels at split pushing, as he possesses a high attack speed. Therefore, you should always go for a split push to take down the opponent's turrets. My favorite, Lady Karina. Compared to other assassin heroes in Mobile Legends, Karina is a mage hypercarry hero who happens to be easy to learn. Karina's skills allow her insane mobility to zoom around the lanes like the hypercarry menace she is. Position yourself strategically to target high-priority enemies such as marksmen or mages. Karina's burst damage can quickly eliminate these threats, giving your team a significant advantage in team fights. After securing kills or assisting your team, retreat from the battlefield and regroup. Karina's survivability relies on her ability to pick off enemies and escape unscathed. Use bushes or return to base to replenish your health and mana before rejoining the fight. Whenever Karina hits the enemy more than twice, the third attack deals extra damage that is balanced by 7% of the enemy's lost HP. Karina will automatically charge at a selected enemy hero and creates a shadow mark for the enemy. She also leaves a shadow form behind it, with both forms lasting 5 seconds. If she decides to use her skill again, Karina will immediately go to her shadow form and deal 250 magic power to enemies near her path. This is a useful ULT that can be immobilized during a team fight. This ULT will reset itself if you successfully kill an enemy, increasing the chances of earning a killing streak, maniac, or even savage during a game. Next one is Clint. May be a highly mobile deadly BOI if you do it right. His early game damage is high compared to other MM, so you take your buffs fast, and your power, scaling all the way to late game, is your advantage. Play safe till you get at least 2 items. Try to stick to your tank. If you're constantly being focused, if your tank non-stop pushes the daisies for walking alone on the other side of the map, even if everything goes wrong, you have a huge chance for comeback, cause the more time passes, the more strength you gain. It doesn't mean you should forget about all your early game jungle duties, like taking turtles and ganking. Use your range to your advantage. Clint has an insanely large range for an MM, so use it to poke/pressure your enemy into recalling and acquire the much needed gold to complete your core items. Concentrate your first skill mainly on heroes. First skill deals a lot of damage even in the early game, so pressure your enemy using this too. Clint has penetration, so don't worry if your target is on the backlands, protected by units such as heroes, minions and creeps, as his enhanced basic ATK can pierce through multiple enemies. A good Clint is the one who can press all the necessary buttons in split seconds without even thinking, if I may say, playing with a heart rather than mind. Right positioning is vital. Retreating and engaging in the right time is vital. If you embrace his disadvantages and aim for the mid-game, you'll be a Clint Gigachad pretty soon. Harley is a mage game who's also played as an assassin and as a jungler as well. Harley deals an insane amount of damage from his ultimate and first skill. Especially, His first skill does a lot of penetration damage as it stacks up. Honestly, he's an annoying ganker as his second skill is teleportation, where he can gank you out of nowhere and flee by using the second skill once again. Harley can be a mage mid laner or side laner, or can take up the role of a jungler. Our gameplay explanation will cover both roles, but before that, make sure to check your team composition before taking up any role. Quickly level up to 2, and take the advantage of your first skill by poking the enemy from a safe distance. You can help your team to secure buffs, and even invade the enemy if you have a quick retribution. Harley can solo invade, as your skills can let you flee from potential threats. Make sure to rotate around the map, and you can also provide vision with the help of your first skill. Make sure you have taken down the mid turret, as it is considered one of the crucial turrets, which allow your team more area to roam. Harley is good at ambushing. Once you have built up enough items, you can kill the enemy carry with a simple combo. Always check the enemy's build and equip items accordingly. Spam the skill 2 to rotate around the map quickly. And the last hero for today's list is Yu Zhong. Is a hero with a lot of stamina and regeneration. He is a coward whose power is focused in the early and mid game. If you face an enemy with escape skills or a lot of mobility, it is useful to learn this combo. Use first and quickly use third. And with the CC, perform basic attacks to recharge the passive. Petrify allows you to easily chain your combos against the enemies, especially after exiting the Black Dragon form. Vengeance, on the other hand, is great for diving the back line, as it grants damage reduction and reflection. Yu Zhong can go from jungle to that. His effectiveness in early game is quite slow to farm jungle, to use jungle until item that gives you good cooldown reduction like War Axe and Vampire Axe. Yu Zhong has a lot of durability and regeneration, so it is an excellent tank for his CC and slowdown abilities, and the ability to start and enter TF team fight with his ultimate. His ultimate lets him transform into a large black dragon, giving him crowd control immunity and the ability to knock back enemies. That's all guys, thanks for watching.